Yes, dear students, how are you? I am Sarath Babu and I am physics lecturer for you. Today we are going to start the first year introduction point of view. So before going to start, first I would like to congratulate you that you have succeeded your 10th class exams. And in this first year syllabus regarding to physics subject, first, I want to give the introduction point of view, like what do you mean by physics and what are the chapters you are going to study in first year, and all these things I want to discuss today's class. Okay, let us start the class. First, we should understand what do you mean by physics. Generally, students, you have heard about the physics is a word from 7th, 8th and 9th and 10th, like that. And almost all the students continuously heard the word about physics and chemistry, and you didn't question yourself, what do you mean by physics actually? Physics is actually it is defined as the branch of physical science which deals with the study of properties of matter and energy in all forms. What do you mean by matter and what do you mean by energy? Just to observe this definition. In that definition, I am using two words. One is matter, second one is energy. Now let us consider what do you mean by matter. Matter means it is a substance which has some mass and occupies some space. The best example is solids, liquids and gases can be taken as three different states of matter. For example, you take any object like stone. Stone is having some mass, and suppose if you place, it will occupy some space. Since it has some mass and occupies some space, we can tell that solid stone can be taken as one of the forms of matter. Like liquids, and of course liquids you can take for example water, milk, etc. They will also some amount of mass and they will occupy some space. So we can say liquids can also be taken as one of the forms of matter, and the last one is gases. Gases is also the best example is air. Air is having some mass and it will occupy some space, and if you want to take some amount of air in a balloon, and if you observe this volume occupied by the gas or air, any gas, no problem. So that can be taken as one of the forms of matter. And so finally, one of the parts of in the definition of physics, I used one of the parts called matter. Matter is just nothing but it is a substance which has some mass and occupies some space. And after that, second word is energy. Energy means there are many number of forms of energies you might have seen. In all those forms of energies, first we have to understand the definition and then we will come to the forms. The capacity to do work is called energy. And what does it mean? Suppose if any person is to be taken, he has zero energy, means he will not do any work. Suppose if a person is doing some work, means some amount of energy must be associated with him. So energy is nothing but the capacity to do work. And what are the different forms of energies? So there are so many number of forms of energies are there, like mechanical energy, and the second one is sound energy, and light energy, wind energy, magnetic energy, electrical energy, etc., etc. So in that energy form, different forms of energies are there. In all those forms of energies, we can tell mechanical energy is the most important. Why? Because in the first year, in almost all the chapters, we will cover mechanical energy is the summation of potential and kinetic energies. And of course, we will come to understand the very important concept called the law of conservation of energy. Conservation means constant. So one can convert potential energy to kinetic energy and kinetic energy to potential energy. Likewise, all these examples we will come to understand in some other lesson. So before going to understand all these concepts, first we should understand what are the different chapters are there in first year. So I have written here, students, follow these chapters. First one is physical world, and second one is units and measurements, and third one is motion in a straight line, and then motion in a plane. Next one is laws of motion. It is also called Newton's laws of motion. And work per energy. I told you energy is a form of it can be considered energy is it is a part of physics. We can discuss about the energy is a part of physics in this sixth chapter. and then system of particles and rotatory motion, and oscillations, gravitation, mechanical properties of solids, and then mechanical properties of fluids, and then thermal properties of matter, thermodynamics, and kinetic theory of gases. So in first year syllabus, we have to study about these 14 lessons. In these 14 lessons, I want to divide this total number of lessons into 3 sub-branches. Look at here. From the first lesson to nearly 9th lesson up to gravitation, we can consider this is a part of a branch called mechanics. And mechanics is the biggest branch in first year, and this is very important branch. From this branch, I can tell, from this branch nearly 70% of the questions may be asked either in IP point of view or in competitive exams like G Mains, G Advanced, etc. So, and suppose if a student has taken a aim to get seat either in mains or regarding to advanced or in NEET point of view like MPC and BPC students, we have to maintain these lessons are very important. These 9 lessons are very important. And after that, nearly 70%, I told you, nearly 70% of the questions may be asked from these 9 lessons. And the remaining 10 and 11, from these 2 lessons can be taken as a separate heading called the properties of matter. And this is, of course, nearly it takes like 10 to 15% nearly of the questions may be asked. And the remaining 12, 13, 14, this is another sub-branch of the first year syllabus called heat. So the remaining percentage, nearly suppose if you take 10 and 11 lessons contribute 10% and the remaining 20%. So this can be taken as 70% and this is 10% and this is 20% of the questions may be asked from the different exams. So in all these lessons, mechanics is very, very important, and in the next coming lecture, I'll introduce what do you mean by mechanics and motion in a straight line. I'll start. This motion in a straight line is not a separate lesson. You have studied this in lower classes under the name called kinematics. So you know in the kinematics, you will use the words like rest, motion, distance, displacement, acceleration, velocity, etc., etc. And you might have studied all these. But anyhow, regarding to first year and 10th class, there is a lot of difference between the definitions also, and of course conceptual wise we have to study in first year. So good luck students. I'll start the motion in straight line in the next coming lecture.